No, now it is. I need to be on the screen, I think. Hi. Things decided they hated me. Mode. Nope. Where is it? Yes, this one. Almost. This? Yes. Okay. I don't even have the little guy open. How could I? And I think things have just completely minimized right now, and so you guys are seeing absolutely nothing. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Now I can open this back up. Yeah. I want this guy. What do you mean installing? How dare you update? Yeah, I noticed. I didn't ask you to update. There we go. Please tell me I'm showing up. Yes, kind of. Here we go. Okay, I forgot this was happening. And then, yay, two things have already been spoiled for me. So, yeah, there's that. Let's just get straight into this. We're going 2 times speed because I'm so behind. Okay, you guys are theoretically getting audio. Alright, what are we starting with? Well, the intro, of course.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hi.
First, here's
I'm
the games
late.
coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Yep.
Please take a look at this.
Switch system.
Hello.
Hi, Rhythm Heaven. Well, yeah, Rhythm Heaven Groove. Loomis reads. Yep. Show me more games. Oh, they're little guys. Wait, go back. So we have little umbrellas. I think then I saw a jump rope. These little guys. Okay. Oh. Some of those are new. Oh my, that went very fast, but of course, what do I expect?
Playing this game is pretty simple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just get into the groove and
1,
press the
2,
direct
3,
button.
4, 5.
That's all there is to it.
1, 2, 3,
It's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
Whoa, poop trembling.
And as you play through the game, you can unlock
80
different modes.
games.
For example,
New 80 games.
The kingdom's everlasting
Okay.
peace rests on your shoulders.
Whoa, story mode.
You are
go forth, magician.
I can't lose.
Hey, you.
Use the
You're
magical
finally
power of
awake.
rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with B-A. B-A. And a healing spell with B-down A. B-down A. Like that.
You
Oh.
really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo.
So yeah, some of those are probably not.
Lily, Leo, Sarah.
Yep.
We're
Ooh.
under attack.
Up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove
Fine.
solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch.
Good to know. I love
also
it.
be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Well, yeah, I would hope so.
From here, we'll introduce games coming to
Oh, yeah, did they
on
give
Nintendo eShop.
July 2nd? Got it.
That was Rhythm just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Headlines.
Master the Way of the Sword.
Uh-huh.
Let's see your best today. Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Fun.
Edo era
It's not one that I'm a big fan of, so yes, I'm skipping it a little bit.
those begin later
Because,
today
again,
on
I'm
Nintendo
sorry.
eShop.
I'm behind already.
Your unwritten epic begins.
Oh?
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You,
Yeah, again, not one that makes me go, ooh, ah, wow.
in a world between dark and light, embark on
Oh,
an adventure.
I missed.
Find them to strike
I
their
think.
weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between
Oh,
dark and light,
nope,
embark on an
still
adventure
part of
and
it.
tell a tale overnight. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games.
Okay.
Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious light forms
Stellar
called Unseen.
Blade.
Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and
Again, one I'm probably not
reclaim her
interested in. Oh,
for human
go back.
Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the two-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. Many interstellar areas to explore. No dice to make
Frozen Depths.
activate devices in time.
Deep Matter Caves.
Escape from incoming enemies.
Forge.
Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. Two players can also work together locally or online using GameShare.
GameShare, got it.
Overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-order
September 3rd.
today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of
Rayman.
Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds.
Yeah.
Ride dragons across realms.
Oh man, I
Dive
never
into
played
4
the
new whimsical
original
stages, and
Rayman.
enjoy more added content. Up to
Or
4
any
players
of
can
the
go out on land
Rayman.
local co-op. You can also play a revamped version
It
of
always
Club
looked
using GameShare
interesting,
locally or
but
online. Rayman
I just
Legends
never
Control
got...
launches on Nintendo Switch
Okay,
2
I will
October
say
1st.
this is a little
It's
loud.
a great
I can
day for
barely...
a big walk. Get lost with friends in this
Hello?
online co-op walking and talking adventure.
Big walk.
Set off through a peaceful world,
Yeah.
brimming with challenges, puzzles, and
Friend
lots of things to
swap.
discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around.
I mean,
All sorts
really,
of
this...
tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
It was...
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away.
Seems like a
or steal
more
something from a friend and
peaceful
kick it into the ocean.
version of Peak.
Stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
Is this just Switch 2?
Season the seas.
If not, then maybe I'm interested.
Build your very own floating restaurant with the straw.
Yeah, okay, so... That's a...
Then serve
I've tried One Piece, it just has never appealed to me.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, hello! Yeah, I've been playing this game. Diving? This is exactly what I was hoping.
Adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea.
Kind of.
Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using a move dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass,
Yep.
build structures, and expand your towns underwater.
Nice.
This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is
Yes.
on the way. Discover
Pay-
a brand new
oh.
town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture,
Bubbly Basin.
new outfits, and new
Bubbly Basin was probably going to be, Cerulean City. And I'm a little upset that it's a paid DLC. That being said, if I'm going to be spending any, then Pokopia's, yeah, probably the one. Last time there was any mention of Pokopia, I said I was about it. I did play it. It is very good, actually. I'm glad that the trailers were not doing it justice. Is what basically I'm saying. Yeah, I was figuring once it showed. How do I phrase this? The way I was sort of going about people who were saying, "Oh my gosh, what if we get new areas?" I was kind of the opinion of, well, how are you supposed to get new areas easily when you have sort of this sandbox area that you're able to completely create and destroy? Diving does make sense because that was limited before. I'd say the other is if potentially you can go into lava, or the third is that the areas have sort of a limit to them, and then some of them have some places where it's limited a touch more than others, then potentially expanding those to do an expansion. I'd love to see if this is Cerulean. I think the bricks they're on are a new set.
friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Later today, interesting. Might buy that. I'll look into other things first.
Part 1 of the paid DLC.
Okay. Hello. Blick Beach. Need to know the new move dive included in a free software update. New town will not be added in part 2, but part 3 will. Individual parts cannot be purchased separately. Okay, so that it does lean into me potentially going, okay, I'll buy. I'd say the one thing that keeps me from buying is the fact that I've found the area where it says you need to complete your Pokedex before you can open this, and if I get a new area, then that's more Pokemon that I need to complete. Because I haven't quite gotten all the Pokemon yet. I'd say probably I'll save it. Save getting it until I've gotten a lot further and probably completed the Pokedex, because then it's sort of a, cool, I've completed this content. So now I can get more content. And potentially, by the time I get that, maybe it's closer to late 2026 and I get the thing.
Okay. Launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Oh, paid additional content. You can get this by purchasing the thing. Press the plus button, downloadable content, check items, select receive. You will be updated to that. You can check recipes you've claimed using a workbench. It takes about 30 minutes. Yep. Oh, go back. Is that for like early orders of the thing? Yeah. Seal code claimable until the end of August. Valid through September. Good to know. Available now. Yep, mana fee.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia.
Since we had Kyogre, I figured it had to be mana fee.
Please take a look at this.
This is the Dagden Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games. The winner is granted one wish. Powerful fighters
yeah, sorry, I'm not a Fire Emblem person. I'm glad for you who are,
With me.
but
Be gone from us.
Okay.
September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there
Good
is
for-
a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden.
if anything, I'd go just after the art book. I love art books. Here we go.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Uh-huh.
The first part of
Sure.
Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Ninjala.
After accidentally breaking a
Ninjala
Pokemon
2.
seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet.
Whoa.
Overcome the dangers lurking
Oh
here and
no.
safely return to Earth in this open world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world
Yep.
in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat
Fun.
enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks.
Yeah,
Ninja 2,
it's
the Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively with
obviously, since they have a 2, the first one went well. I was not one of those people.
Nintendo. The DK Challenge barrels in.
Huh?
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many
Sure.
Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Oh,
By completing
okay.
them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards.
Do I have?
Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy
Okay,
collectible
I'm
digital
guessing
challenge
some
cards.
of them. Yeah, because it does show the different bits.
And if you have Donkey
Oh.
Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch.
Okay.
Discover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll
Sure.
barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms,
Yeah.
question blocks,
I
and more.
will say that
Experience Emerald Rush as
this
you've
is
never seen
probably a
before
good
with the Super
one
Mario Bros.
to
Switch.
have,
This limited time
because
collaboration event
as of now, the Switch 2, it has 2 good games, Bonanza and Pokopia,
held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today.
and the others are sort of like.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Then you have Mario Kart World, which is sort of a decent game instead of like a good game. It's definitely fallen off, and unless in this, if they have an update for Mario Kart World in this direct, then that would be a good sign. The thing is, just the fact that it hadn't, the updates they've had have negatively impacted things. And like, I'd say the biggest update they could probably do for Mario Kart World is, have they added a map? Because last I recall is that they hadn't, but like there's a map theoretically, but not like a way to track like, oh, you've gotten a peach coin here or there. Oh, there's these item quests here. Oh, this tells you that, hey, here, we're not going to tell you the exact location of the peach coin or more. I think the peach coin you do kind of know, but like being able to track the amount of things where it's like, hey, have you collected all the things in here? Because I think it's mainly the big item switches and like actually marking it on the map when you get. And then the other thing is like I know everyone calls them intermission tracks, but that was due to a misconception with the trailers. But whatever we're calling them. Just some of those are really good, and some of those you could tell that they're just like, oh, right, we need one here. So slap it down. If they could find any way to fix some of those, that would probably help things. Or, I don't know, man. Just something.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon. Cast a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot.
Interesting.
At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 1
Oh,
point,
so it's basically
who will be the final players nearest
crossover
Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
and
Are you up for the challenge of these
multiplayer.
games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2 in the Forsaken World of
Lords of the Fallen. Nope, I'm good.
darkly elegant world based on the
Oh wait,
2 this fall.
is this about Dusk Bloods?
Darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city
Nope.
under siege, you must fight. System August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The
Sure.
most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero.
Sure.
Lee, and
Not
Devil May Cry
a
5
Devil May
Devil
Cry
Hunter
person.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2. June
I'm
20th.
sorry, I'm skipping
Pre-orders
through
begin
these,
later
but
today
again,
on Nintendo
I'm
eShop.
heavily behind. Marvelous and Vanilla. Who? Kisuke. Mohime. Okay. Battle. Train. Recharge. Forge.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Nope. People can have fun with those. I'm, again, severely behind. By the way, let me check. Activity feed's broken, so I have no clue if anyone's been commenting things.
So we hope you'll check them out.
I can't
A new
easily.
story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
Hello? Yep. Oh, what? Why am I sticking around? Ooh, I just love the design. That's your main character? That's cool. Ooh, flowers. 6 suns. Yeah. Genesis 2027. Good for them.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates.
Well, I would like to see what's next.
Please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to Pokemon Sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rockets.
Oh, why, guys? Why?
There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them.
12's better than what you guys had before.
Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis.
Are we getting the 12
Aim for the center of the target
immediately?
and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and
Oh.
strike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball.
I know theoretically you're able to, put a me head on these guys, but like,
Ride through the course using obstacles in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising.
just give us the Mii's back. You were doing so well with Tomodachi Life. Why would you do this to
You can
us?
create and play as a sportsmate.
Or-
new character.
Thank you. Feels weird on that body, though. Proportions are wrong.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo
I'm
Switch
sure
2
that this
October
is
27th.
extremely
Pre-orders begin later
divisive.
today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm sure people heard Woohoo Island and went, oh? and then they saw the
But since we have the opportunity, let's try
whatever
one of
the
new
heck
sports.
they're called. I've already forgotten.
You can create and play as a sportsmate.
Sportsmate, yeah, that thing.
Nintendo eShop.
Like, Woohoo Island? Oh,
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Sportsmates.
Feature all
Oh,
sports included. But since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for
yeah, sure.
Let's have a
I don't. This no. Why?
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The
Uh-huh.
world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten
Oh.
continent of Ashenfall.
What?
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the dragon.
Uh-huh.
In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins. And RuneScape. Get on board.
Yeah,
with these games.
RuneScape was
Customize your own avatar and play in the
before
explorable
my
world of
time or
Hello Kitty
something.
Partyland. Join the party with over 40 characters
Is,
in minigames.
is this basically...
There are over
Yeah.
140 Sanrio characters to meet. 13
Okay.
minigames,
How many Sanrio characters, though?
games.
Like, which Sanrio characters?
Sanrio characters to meet.
140 characters. Wow.
Plus, you can choose from 16
There's frickin' Choco Cat!
partner characters, collect stickers,
Okay. Uh-huh. Go back. It's showing a lot of their little friends.
stickers, and so much more.
Damn.
Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th. So let's get down there and finish the
That
job.
might be a Christmas present for my sibling.
Blast off for adventure across the lilac
Wow.
system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Yeah, they'd already announced.
Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th.
It's...
Free
their
download
designs are
includes
still a little
tutorial, and one of the
iffy.
game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, they look better in those, images down there. The amount of times the one cat character has had her design changed. Went from cutesy looking to goth to smokes a pack of cigarettes a day.
Weird, whimsical world of exploring. Pika-Niku
Pika-Niku?
returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure.
Pika-Niku
Giant fruit, a little hot frost, and an all-powerful potato have in common nothing, other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve.
This is...
But beneath this seemingly happy
This
world,
isn't
lies a
Switch 2
sinister plot to squeeze the
exclusive,
locals
is
for
it?
all their work. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities to help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding.
Did-
And in this
did I
sequel,
just
navigate
miss
and
the
explore in full 3D as you
Pika-Niku
discover the
2
secrets of this
because-
vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pika-Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Okay.
Prepare for
I'd look it up, but... Or wait, I could.
Monster-filled adventure.
While this is going on... Ooh, look at them all.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends.
Hmm. Hmm.
Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it.
Hey.
Win it over and it will fight by your side. And that's not all.
On Steam.
Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies.
Coming soon, okay.
Now, take on the most
This
fearsome
was
foes.
kind of an announcement.
Uniquely your own. Adventure is
Oh, wait, is this... Okay, is this Duskbloods? It feels like it's gotta be. Yes!
Blood Sovereign's honor.
Took long enough.
We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Duskbloods. Okay, now show us more. Real? That's all? Oy vey.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused
Ah,
adventure.
Splatoon
Show us
Raiders.
the place, the hideout ship.
Hideout
on the water.
ship.
There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians.
Uh-huh.
And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. Before them, we're using the hideout ship as our
Okay.
hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses. The spiralite
So
islands.
definitely different from the various
time
agents.
for a quick dive.
For now.
Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way.
Uh-huh.
When you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member
Whoa.
of cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies.
It's nice to see that it's basically a single-player salmon run, because I know sometimes the multiplayer salmon run can be
This is tougher than it looks.
a little bit of a mess, because you are relying on
We'll also get stronger by leveling up.
other
You can
players.
customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
It does seem good, because then you're potentially being supported by the other three, so then it's still sort of a four-player. Interesting. It's 23rd. Oy vey. Nintendo today is... Have I just deleted that from my phone? I probably have, because it's annoying that it's like, ah yes, here's all these updates and whatever. If you miss a day, too bad. Now you never get to see it again.
App Nintendo Today. See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. The details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future.
Probably based on, like, what weapon you prefer. That's the best I can think.
Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future.
Okay.
Don't forget to check this out too. See ya.
Fun. Bye.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by
Whoa.
FIFA. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
They hate Big Man. Hi, Toby! Hi! I kind of already know this. This is the one. New adventures are blooming. Ooh! Okay. I knew that this was happening, but... Okay. Little flower guys. And we kind of assumed that it would probably be the, Asgore's flower shop, just because of what happens with the old man fight. Okay, Trashy Newbert, who's going Super Saiyan, and the orb. I feel like this one's going to be one that you can only find in your town. I can't imagine why Newbert is. Yeah. Yep, we saw that. Yep. Okay, we've seen these. This we haven't. The enemy balloon. Ooh. Okay, go back. I need to analyze all of this. Okay. This is a singular Chris fight with a knife as an attack. Okay. Sliding down Big Vine. Okay. Chapter 5 is waiting. Okay, in this area, there's puddles. We're all running. That's an interesting sprite, for all say. I don't recall such a sprite before. Because the sprites for Susie and Chris were sort of only by ourselves in the second sanctuary and racing from the things, where then there's the throwing. Okay. Maelstrom is waiting. That screen, I got screenshot and sent, and I was like, oh my gosh!
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless.
The 24th. I think I'm available that day. I'll definitely be streaming it if so. Be fantastic. I really, at some point, need to go back to chapters 3 and 4 and, like, complete them completely.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Fun!
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with
Yeah, vibrant visuals, because it's basically the Bedrock version in a way. Okay. Sizzle reel. I should probably mute the thing here. So go back. Anyway, It's noon, gosh. And I didn't process it again. Okay. Atelier Caria? Caria. Sure. Seems interesting. Maybe not my cup of tea. Warhammer 40k space or 4K Space Marines. Observer System Redux. Interesting. DayZ. Fun. Metal Gear Solid 2 Master Collection. Okay. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Okay, so probably the other thing I've been spoiled on is like their final thing. Tales of Tyranny is like their big, okay, now the final thing. So that sucks. SnowRunner. Fitness Boxing 3. Everbloom. Final Fantasy 14. Okay, that's the original. It's gotta be. Because he doesn't have a shirt on.
And darkness approaches.
Okay.
Memorable adventures. 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse
Got it.
iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay, so yeah, it isn't just the first, but it's collectors. The big thing is just it's games that already exist and not 4.
Bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3. Also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Plus Remind. Interesting. Oh! Light and darkness. This, Riley brought these concepts with darkness given to only to find it. Kingdom Hearts 4, here we go. Nice. Yes. Nice. Yikes. Okay. Kingdom Hearts 4. Available at...
How was that?
I'm sorry, what? Available at launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so when it launches, but when does it launch? Have I missed when it launches?
Next is our last announcement.
I feel like I've missed when it launches.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of
Okay.
supreme divinity.
Please don't be the last one.
There lay a small forest.
Sorry, did he say this was the last one?
How was that? Next is our last announcement.
Okay, yeah. Darn. Okay, yeah. This is the other one I was spoiled on.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Ancient solitary tree
Do-do-do-do.
quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Okay.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri.
Uh-huh.
Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Yep. Until... Interesting.
The Legend of Zelda.
Okay. It just says Ocarina of Time. It doesn't specifically say remake. Okay. Go back again.
Please take a look.
Okay, I want to hear all of that again, though.
How was that? Next is our last announcement.
Last announcement. It doesn't specifically say game. But I think if this were connected to the movie, they'd specify that.
At the very edge of his kingdom, there lay a
Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, it does also say Switch 2. Okay. So, I have the initial... I was gifted the initial remake for the 3DS. I never completed it, and also just there's enough other things where it's like, yay, we remade it, and then certain things are broken. It seems like this is like a remake and not like the port or whatever. I guess it's probably more accurate to call the 3DS one. But if I recall the story, it's supposed to be that you complete the child era, which allows Ganondorf to get to the Triforce, and then when he tries to get the Triforce, that's when it splits into the different pieces. Of course, there's a whole bunch of timey-wimey stuff. However, the fact that we seem to have Triforce of Courage with us, this seems to be like full-blown remake, and just what happened with Tears of the Kingdom and that story. No shrine on Shrine Island, and this game costs $70. So I'd like to know more about the. Let me see if there's more after this bit. 2026.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2.
Reborn.
More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
More details
That's all for
future.
today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Alright.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after
Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America.
Nintendo of America.
A few words from Devon-san.
No more Doug Bowser.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up the controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand the game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Okay, that's very corporate feeling. Okay, they're playing Star Fox. Are they just playing Star Fox? No, they're playing some Splatoon Raiders as well. Okay, this is the one that I'm going to want to see, is them playing through Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Let's just jump right in.
Okay. Oh, they're playing some of this. But yeah, I'm interested to see if, because they say it's Ocarina of Time Reborn instead of like remake or whatever, I'm wondering. Because the fact that they're saying, the fact that they are calling it Ocarina of Time, there could be some confusion if they do make it different enough from the original, that then it's like, okay, which one do you mean, like Ocarina of Time original or Ocarina of Time 2026? So, and the idea of it getting a tagline, if it is different enough, is interesting, because then it's the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time something something. I mean, of course, it could be like a remake or Redux or whatever. I mean, technically we have the 3DS, but we could also just call it Switch 2. I would love to see if they did, if it were as, like, full-blown remake, like Pokemon style remake. Not Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remake style. I mean, something more akin to Fire Red Leaf Green, Heart Gold Soul Silver, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I think leaning more towards aaaaa, because they did twist the story a bit there, especially with the primal forms. So I'd love to see if they redid the story there. Alright, let's see what this little bit is about.
10, 9.
Dang it!
Oh, this is
Wow, this is not how we're supposed to start. You're making it look so easy, and it's really not.
That's insane. Okay, so with Bill, basically, we're playing a game called Cake Weight, and Bill just pressed a button exactly.
My question is, what happens if you get 2 people who are tied?
Doesn't mean that he'll get a gold plate.
That's right. I mean, he does get a gold plate for getting that one, but we can't
Let's see you do it again.
Yeah,
No.
that's not happening.
Okay.
He just can't. Okay. All right, lock it in.
10.
Okay.
That's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh!
This cannot be
These are the best scores I've ever had in this game. What are you doing to us?
Everyone's. Oh, I just noticed that the hair.
Okay, we can't let this happen.
Guys, he's beating us.
This is
No,
true.
we won't let this happen.
We're good. We're good.
It's okay. It's
Interesting.
Okay, remember, hit it 3.
9.
6, 5, 4, 3.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
He did not. No.
All right, first wins. So we have a little bit more to go to try and prevent Bill from just absolutely cleaning our clocks here. So
Eating all the cake to himself.
oh, that cake.
I haven't seen that one before.
9.
Watch the jiggle.
JC got the snap.
Yeah, fly. Woo.
Okay.
There we go.
JC caught up to 2nd place.
Still middling.
Oh, it feels like a cake. I don't know what it is. Feels like a cake to me. Your chest matches it. No pressure. All pressure. No!
That was really
Close.
good.
Close. I was so early that time. Just
Okay.
okay.
So good. Is that floating? It's like,
Oh my gosh.
Tiebreaker
It would take light in the air.
Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Nice slice.
I do love how your hair grows.
10, 9.
Rub it in.
Lindsay got the
Oh.
snap. 0.01.
Okay, that's win.
Did you just get it? Was that
I
it?
think she just
Wow.
totally. Look at
I
that.
can't believe it.
I started off so strong.
I wish that there had been at least one tie.
We were going easy on you, and then we were like, okay, shots fired. Here we go. You went right out the gate, man.
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
Times were so close, and your accuracy's wild. Bill. Amazing.
Okay.
Wow. You got called out.
What a compliment. So,
Got a
yeah,
ring. Wow.
Kevin Groove.
Looks so good. Okay.
Show off the tutorial because it's nice to be able to show kind of
Bella.
how to walk in. And,
I love
it's very
Bella.
And I think it's so cute too. So
Better
it
get the
just feels like Seattle with all the rain. I know. It's like
Uh-huh.
Press A to open it and down to close it. Try this flat motion around 5 times.
Yeah, so for this one, A will open, B will
Interesting.
and down will close it. So you can use both of your hands too to try and kind of lock into the rhythm.
Okay.
So you have to use both controllers, because A is on one side and down's on the other.
Hold Y anytime during this practice to check out an example of the right timing.
So this is actually really new to the game.
Fun.
So if you're someone who maybe isn't feeling the rhythm that day, or maybe you're just having trouble sort of getting into the groove, you can actually during these tutorials just hold Y for that example.
Yeah, having the example is nice.
You're fourth in line, so keep that in mind.
Chill.
You're the fourth to the right, and the blue umbrella. Yes.
That's
So
right.
I'm actually going to start by holding Y to show the example right at the beginning. I'm just going to get up.
Chill.
Because even if someone's just still, you're flipping out your head, just keep the beat.
Chill.
I think it's possible to still play this game. Yeah. I'll sit there like groove it as well.
Chill.
Me too.
Well, I think the important thing is also you don't want to sit still because it's less about what you're seeing on the screen and more about the rhythm that you're hearing and the rhythm that you're feeling.
Right, and it's just easier to lock into that rhythm if you're moving something, your foot, tapping your foot, bouncing your head,
Now
tapping
that
your fingers,
everyone's got
swaying
their
to the beat,
umbrellas
you know. You do you.
Let's move on. Open and close your umbrella in the correct order. Remember, you're fourth in line.
You're going to make sure that you're fourth in line. What's interesting is that if you do get a slightly offbeat, the game is very good at letting you know if you aren't quite right.
Patrol.
Just like that. That's pretty much side-eye. But you get different reactions depending on the game. Got a little bit of
There we go. Patrol.
It's all been fun in games up till now, but once we get this started, I'm going to have to really lock in. There we go.
The rest is repetition. Press Y
Let's
to
see if I got mine. All right, we'll get started. Wish me luck, Bill. Give me like that skill.
Huh.
But in addition to that example, you also have things like
Ooh.
a things like that. You can also look away if you're something struggling. So there's a lot of different ways to sort of help you if you're having trouble with that.
I think what's fascinating is, not only are you kind of locking into the downbeat and you're tapping your foot, you keep tapping your foot now, which is good. We're kind of grooving you at the same time. I also tend to think about
Dancing.
4 beat kind of cycles or counts. So obviously, you kind of feel this, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is your beat, and it's 4-bar pattern or 4 count pattern. So try to relate your downbeat to what counter when cues are coming in.
Oh.
You should be able to kind of figure
And then that was slightly off.
what counter we at.
Yeah.
When cues are coming in, you should be able to kind of make it easier. Nice.
Thank you.
That's how I waited. I like this again.
I wouldn't be surprised because other times they'll have like one of these come back as sort of like, okay, now it's an upgraded version. This feels like this feels like it could really come back as a second version where like as you're still like once there's a couple beats in, then the original, the first one starts a new line. So then maybe instead of the 4-beat, you have a 2-beat thing.
So I guess, okay, so I'm going to show you. You're going to hear a hum, which means that I'm going to have to catch a tomato when she starts humming, and then there's actually chimes, which...
Okay, test those reflexes first. Well, is she not going to show it off?
Have to remember.
But I'm only using
By the way,
one thing I want to show you guys during this
okay. Okay,
This one is
back to
fish.
fish.
Miss the vegetable.
Uh-huh.
There's a little bit of a fun part with the cats on the ground here. So I want to show you
Yeah,
this.
cat plural.
Okay. So you get the video. That one's good. Okay, so let's go to hum.
This is one of the most satisfying levels to get to do well, because the beat is just really catchy. And I'll go around humming to myself like this for the rest of the day after playing this level.
I'm gonna lie, I did the exact same thing. The first time I played this, I could not get the song out of my head. I think it's because the quality of the music is so catchy.
I was actually having it on my way to this room.
Okay.
Maybe not because I practiced.
There was a 3 consecutive
Okay.
But you really
So it seems like the pepper... The pepper is meant to be a visual cue as well,
She's got the other one account. Maybe she's just feeding the cat from the whole neighborhood.
That is also true.
because then
Yeah, one thing about the music is
it works like a tomato, but it basically signals that you're about to have
you're tending to try to match cues on screen.
the 3.
Or a line to a guitar riff or something like
What
that.
do they-
In this case, you're really trying to match the rhythm itself. Right. And that's actually from one of the key producers of the game, which is Tsuka-san, he's a Japanese
And yeah, it makes
musician
sense.
who pop acts, as well as
Kind
his
of ish.
band way back when I lived in Japan.
I mean-
Very talented musician, but one who, as he works with
Oh
other musicians,
no, the
spends a good
cat.
time with them, focusing on
Cat took
honing
the
their
last one.
because the better your sense of rhythm,
Basic
the better
sounds
and
for
that's
mouthwateringly
catchiness
good.
of the music in Rhythm Heaven, but also just
Amazing.
Lindsay, amazing.
That was
Yeah,
really
that was
good.
very nice job.
That was lots and lots of practice.
Out of metal. Okay, they are going away in between each game, so we can't see the in-between screen, which probably means that these guys aren't all in a line or whatever, because again, you don't want to spoil anything.
So I'm gonna press A button. I'm just gonna listen for some cues.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
one has 2 different audio cues. 3 visual cues.
Okay.
So there's actually 3 slightly different variations. So you have the red apple, which is that step, double bump. Right. You have the green apples, which are the second bumps. And then in the middle you're watching get lemons, which are slightly different.
So if you're musically inclined at all, the apples are on the downbeat, and the lemons are...
Okay, let's go back, mute, and slow this back down. Okay. Because I saw red apple at the start. Okay. Red, uh-huh. Okay. Red. Okay, it seems like red apple is by itself, red apple by itself. The green one is 1, 2, and then lemon is a faster. So red apple 1, 2. Lemon is 1, 2. Green apple is 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep.
It can trip you up if you're not really loud. This is another one.
Oh. Interesting.
Nicely done.
Oh, and then there's a pose as well. Maybe.
So, work in progress. This is another one that's very satisfying to do
Oh.
well in, because the crowd will grow depending on how well you're doing. You've got some fans back there, so you can have fans.
I love the seagull.
Making me sweat a little bit.
You make me watch a seagull.
Oh, little seagulls.
You got some flowers growing too.
I do like the little seagulls.
Nice.
Nice little waves are
Nice.
very well done.
Yeah, and what's interesting now that I'm thinking about the rhythm, it's actually a little tighter for window because you hear the oh, and it's like a 16. Well, that's gonna be weird on the flip side. There's a 16 note space between when you need to react to that, and then it's 3 16 notes within after, so you can kind of change your mind once you react to that sound. You're like,
You have to get a sense for the gap of space before you actually have to hit the button.
Fair enough.
This one is a little further into, like, the game does a very good job of preparing you,
Okay.
preparing yourself for rhythm as you go through each of these games. You're gradually...
Are there any more?
I really want to be sidekick, but I will stick with
Oh.
it.
All right, now that we've got our name tags.
So just make sure you get the same name and the same color.
Okay.
Next time.
So you can have 4 names. It seems like then there's also like default. Tennis Quest.
We're all going to be using what is that A equivalent button is
Uh-huh.
hit enemies as they come in, and the enemies are all food-based, so hopefully everyone had lunch today. But as we defeat the smorgasbord of enemies, we'll try to get the main boss here.
Nice. It's worth mentioning that the closer you are to on beat, if you hit the beat perfectly, you can do a little bit of extra.
Okay.
Here's some helpful info.
I will say this is one that really,
Hitting a ball with perfect accuracy.
the
Hopefully your
visual
second ball
cues
will
on
hit another
screen
target.
do a great job of getting me off beat.
They really try to distract you because it's very clever.
Okay.
You'll see some of the creatures will be
Let's see.
attacking are very cute.
Also, point out, we're not actually in order. We're not actually randomly ordered. So it's really important to know which character you are. And also, if you're on the end, you're at a little bit of a disadvantage, so you have to.
Yeah.
There we go. There you go.
Whoa.
You get to know. Build a
Perfect
perfect.
accuracy. I suspect that I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between good accuracy and not so good
Uh,
accuracy.
We'll just make you do most of
Whoa.
the content from now on out. I agree with this.
And to your point, this is like, this is a co-op game. We all help each other. So like the first game you play, the multiplayer, that's versus, this is co-op. So
Yeah, so if you have someone on the team who's really good at hitting exactly on the beat, they can help you take out your monster even if you keep whipping. All right, guys, I believe in you. Okay, I trust you. Oh, it makes me feel better when you flip it back, Daisy.
Oh, see, look at
That's really difficult too, actually. I can't not see that.
you all nailed it. Oh, then I did that. I told you.
It's still very important to be on me with this one. Clearly.
Okay, so basically, if you're
Oh, crap.
really accurate,
See what I mean about being on the edge?
It's coming after me. Save me, Bill.
That might be a risky proposition.
Oh, he did. See, you got it.
Oh, no!
Oh. Lindsay, calm down. We're good. Yeah, there it is.
I don't just like myself hopping forward as we do this.
Oh, no.
so there's sort of like extremely accurate, in which case it's fire, accurate, which hits, and almost accurate, where it's kind of a interesting curve.
Nice.
So good.
Practice a little bit,
The ivory terror toothish.
Yeah, it sure does.
Oh, yeah. Tempo does change a bit.
It's a little slower.
It's a little slower, but it's also subdivided a little different. Like, I'm actually thinking 60 instead of 4 and go quicker.
Oh, you're right.
Let's take.
Yeah, there's five monsters
I wonder.
That's not easy to do. Makes me help me lock a little bit. Nice. Nice. There you go.
Yeah, they did it. They saved the guys.
Well, hey, that's what happens when we all just we're all just driven together. Funny enough, I was looking across a little bit, and every single one of us was like, we're all really just in there. So I
I guess technically it's the end if like things get all the way to the end, I guess.
Okay, well, I think we
Like
have
all.
one more
Wait, let's see.
version of this
Rhythm tweezers. Hey,
You guys feel like you actually need tutorial coverage? No, let's just
No,
do
we
it.
don't
Let's
right
start
now.
right now.
interesting.
Let me pluck.
Yep, and plus, watch your hairs, and we're all gonna take turns in random order. Nice.
Lindsay. Bill. Lindsay. Kate. JC.
Oh, sure. Okay, I guess. And then they go back to Star Fox. Okay. Where they're playing. Okay. Well, that's I guess everything. So like, does Kingdom Hearts 4 have a release now that I missed? Because I know State of Play was recent, but I didn't watch it. I probably should have. Because yeah, if I know people were like, is it gonna be okay? Do we have any? Nope. When it releases, it'll be on Switch too. Well, at the very least, yeah, something, I guess. I will say, it feels nice to like finally so many Disney worlds, and it's like here's a Final Fantasy world. I think that's what's going on. To be fair, I'm only starting to get into Kingdom Hearts because Point Crow was forced to be in it or whatever. So yeah, sped through. I've got theories on if that remake is actually a remake, but I guess we'll see. And I'll probably be playing the what's the facey? I guess I can go to streaming. I'll probably be streaming Deltarune Chapter 5 when it comes out. So yeah. And sometime before then, I'm going to be completing chapters 3 and 4, like